let's get this. I don't want the chicken to fall, but let's see what happens. Okay. And let me try this one. Okay. Let's, because before we had it about like this, right? So let's just do that again and see what happens. Okay. Let's do that again. Let's just make sure to dry off. Same magnet. Okay. Stick it here. Let's hold them in there so they don't fall out. Okay, so what's going on here? Is this magnetic? Thin one again. Okay, okay, that one. This is like a. Let's try it here. Okay, let's try it here. Okay. Or is it because it's wet? Because these are wet again, but it seems like they're not sticking like they were.
Yeah, I think they're definitely not sticking like they were.
There's a difference, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna keep doing more videos on this, you guys, and seeing what's going on, because like I said before, hi, this is Cheri McGaffin II, and me and my wife Cheri, we wanted to show you something very interesting. Cheri's the one filming with the camera right now, but we've heard about people finding magnetic meat lately, where the magnets stick to the meat, and me and Cheri searched and we couldn't find any, but today we went to another grocery store and we found some where the magnets were sticking to the meat. So Cheri, just show these magnets here real quick so everybody can see that these are magnets right here. And then so we got these drumsticks here, and these are 100% natural chicken drumsticks, chicken legs, hatched, raised, and harvested in the USA, inspected by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and says it prohibits the use of hormones and steroids in poultry. So, wanted to show you here. Let me get this magnet here, and you can see that that's sticking there. But then when I just put it just to the plastic itself, it doesn't stay. But then when we do it like right there, they're sticking again. And so then I got this flat, thin magnet here, and then let's try this one. And so that one's sticking. And then when I put it here, it still sticks. It still is touching the meat here. It's hard to get an area where it's not touching the meat. If I do it like right here, then it falls off. But everywhere else where it touches, it's sticking there to it. So that's really interesting that these magnets are sticking on this. So now maybe it's just something to do with the plastic and the meat, even though it's not sticking to the plastic. So let's open this up and then put the magnets directly on the meat, and let's see what happens. So let me just tear open off this plastic here. So I'm just tearing this off. So we're gonna see what happens. This is all an experiment. Okay, Clarissa, don't do that. Okay. So, okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now let's try. Let me just wipe my hands off. Let's get this. I don't want the chicken to fall, but let's see what happens. Okay. And let me try this one. Okay. Let's try, make sure this is dry. Okay, let's try this one. And I mean, it could be because it's wet, but let me try this one. Okay, that one. This is like a. Let's try it here. Okay, let's try it here. Okay. Let me try this one off again. Okay, let me take one out. Well, they're kind of frozen together, so let me stick it here. Let's hold them in there so they don't fall out. Okay, so what's going on here? Is this magnetic? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wash this in our Water of Champions water, 11.5 pH, and we're gonna see what happens. I don't know. You know, because maybe this is just because it's wet. I don't know, but we tried this with other magnets to other meat in the plastic, and it always fell off. This one we tried always just fell off, and as you can see, this one's sticking. So, but it's sticking to this one. So let's see what happens. So now we're gonna wash it, and let's just see what happens. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna make the Water of Champions 11.5 pH water, and we'll soak the chicken for a few minutes, and after it soaks, we'll see if the magnets stick to it or what happens. But this is usually the water that you make when you clean your fruits and vegetables, when you wash it to get the chemicals off, and also you can soak fish and meat in it to tenderize it. There's different purposes for it, but this is one of the food preparation waters. So I'm just gonna push this button here, and I'm gonna make the 11.5 pH water. Okay, so the chicken has been soaking in the 11.5 pH Water of Champions for about 10 minutes. And now I'm just going to take the chicken out of the water, and we're just gonna put it in the colander here and just drain it off and rinse it off. And then I will meet you guys back out on the table that we started off with sticking the magnets to it, and then we'll see what happens here. So it's gonna, and because I want to rinse it off because, you know, look at that water, it's real cloudy and gunky there. So let me just turn on the water here. So it's coming out of my Water of Champions machine, and we're just gonna, I'm not rinsing it off in tap, I'm rinsing it off in the 6 pH water because it doesn't have any chemicals in it like the tap water does. Okay, here we are, we're back. Let's see what happens. We're gonna test this out. Me and Cheri, my wife, who's filming with the camera, we don't know, we're gonna see. But Cheri, let's show the water here that it was in, that was soaking in, so you can see what came off into the water, the cloudiness of it, the gunkiness. Okay, so here we go. Got the magnets here. Let's, because before we had it about like this, right? So let's just do that again and see what happens. Okay, let's do that again. Let's just make sure it's dry off. Same magnet. Okay. Now, dry it off. Let me do this thin one again. Okay, okay. Let me dry this one off. Okay, let's try another one. I'll try it on the meat here, and then I'll try it on the skin. We'll just go like this. Okay, so that's, well, there it goes. Okay, let's dry it off again. And put it on the skin here. Okay. So now, let me dry it off. Remember, I put it on before, and we did it upside down. Let me get it dried off again. Okay, I want to make sure this is dry. Okay, so let's put it on again. And then, okay. And then, let's try Just trying to get good surface area here. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. Here, let me try that one. Okay. Make sure it's dry. Okay, Clarissa, watch this. Okay, now let's change it upside down. Okay, let's try one of these heavier magnets like we did before. Okay, Clarissa. Okay, so let's try it on the spot here. Okay. 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 Try it off here. Let me put it on the skin. So it's kind of sticking on the skin there, but it's coming off. Try it on the skin here again. Okay. So it's sticking on the colander there. Yep, see that? See this one? Let's see. You did it! Let me get this one. Here. Okay. So this isn't a very strong one, I guess. Okay, so let's do these stronger ones. Let's try this one. Okay. Whoa! Try this off. Okay, Clarissa, no. Here, dry your hand off. Okay, let's do it. Let's dry this off. We'll put it on like this, okay? Now. Okay, so what do you guys think? Because the first time we did it, all the magnets were sticking. One time it didn't stick when we did it the first time. But this time I'm pushing it on there and they're coming off. It seems like they're coming off pretty easily. And then this one we did, we just showed that that's not a very strong magnet because it's not sticking on here where the other ones did. But remember before we stuck it on and then we also did it upside down. And this time it's not staying upside down. So it's pretty interesting. What do you think, Cheri? Because we were unsure before, is it because it's wet? Because these are wet again, but it seems like they're not sticking like they were.
Yeah, I think they're definitely not sticking like they were.
There's a difference, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we're going to keep doing more videos on this, you guys, and seeing what's going on because, like I said before, even like this thinner magnet that's not that strong, when we went to the grocery stores before and we tried to stick it on, it would always just come right off. It wouldn't even stick on at all. But you can see with this one, the first time it was sticking on. And these would not stick on at all either. And they would just come right off. But this time, the first time we did it before we washed it, you saw that these were sticking. And this time, so that was sticking there, but I think it's because it's the skin there. But if I do it on the meat there, because remember before I was sticking it on this meat part and it was staying, and now it's sliding off, but before it was sticking on there. So we're going to keep doing more videos. This is very interesting, and we're going to keep testing out this water, and let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We'll keep doing variations of these tests, and I think next time we'll get a meat that it doesn't stick on at all, and we'll compare it to one that it does, and then we'll wash them and we'll compare. But thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Remember, champions never quit. Hi everyone, this is Tim McGaffin II. I highly encourage you to watch this water in action, see what it's all about by going to waterofchampions.org or searching for Water of Champions on the video platform that you're on. It is life-changing. Watch it. The greatest thing you can do in your life is to get back up when you get knocked down. Champions never quit.